friends and family, Jeff and Alice. As you said yourselves in that delightfully cheeky How We Met story on your website, it was no ordinary sunbeam that Jeff was napping under that fateful day he met Alice. And it is no ordinary love that we are gathered here to celebrate. It is not simple business being up to loving each other. As the wise poet David White instructs us to remember, unconditional, perfect, seamless love is not possible.
I'm married. That's so weird.
He goes on, love may be sanctified and ennobled by its commitment to an unconditional horizon of perfection, but what makes love real in the human world seems to be our moving, struggling conversation with that wanted horizon. Alice and Jeff, I and everyone gathered here have seen your commitment to that unconditional horizon of perfection. And we honor that in the weather of existence, you will struggle and you will soar. You will be true partners, walking the pathway of this precious, unpredictable life together. Rare and sacred is it to witness two people for which the promise of partnership shines with such radiance and grace and no small measure of mischief and fun.
As you know, I write things. Sometimes joyfully, sometimes nervously, in excitement, anticipation, and bits of inspiration. But even after all that effort and all that time, there's one subject I have always struggled to capture. You. Alice, you're not just a girl I met and fell in love with, you're a force of nature. I've tried before to write about my devotion. I've tried to touch the profound wholeness that I feel loving you, but I can't, and that's okay. I know how much you love me because you love me with the same intensity, compassion, and fervor. Your love is rain in the desert. Your love is all I need, and I vow that will never change.
How do you know Alice?
Alice and I go way back. We met in grade 1. So when we were, 6 or 7 years old, we decided that actually, you know what? Alice probably drove it, let's be frank. And she decided that we were going to put all of our undergarments in places that they didn't need to be. So we walked around with underwear on our head, socks on our hands. And I think that wasn't the first time we did that.
Yeah, Alice and I grew up together, so we've been friends since we were 5 years old. Alice's wild, crazy, flamboyant self is part of the reason why we were such great friends.
We just perpetually were wearing ridiculous outfits, doing ridiculous things, and that's pretty much sums up Alice in a nutshell.
You can edit that one out.
Congratulations, Alice and Jeff.
Congratulations! We love you!
Jeff and Alice.
So this is from Alice. Hi, here's your wedding survival kit with a little something for hydration, energy, and first aid. There's about 3 Band-Aids in here. While you're out, please get best photo, silliness encouraged, and best trail names. The best ones get a prize. Start with Alicia.
She is the quad god. For paddling. For Kyle, we have the Lily Dipper Fisher. Zach Kayak.
Zakiak.
I knew there was a rhyme in there somewhere.
Zakiak In the tradition of all of your nicknames that Alice has dubbed you, you are going to be Megastroke. Solar powered pirate.
And Stoke Scallywag.
Okay. Let's go. Thank you. Cheers.
To my poet, my gremlin, my philosopher, my therapist, my GDD, and my love. I know I often describe the beginnings of our love in tongue-in-cheek, but the truth is I've always been blown away by you.
These are so cute. I'm so excited.
Over the last 5 years, I've had the honor of getting to know you and all the expressions of Jeffrey Charles Sims. From your impish ways to your wit, your goof, grace, your wisdom. Like the way you danced to Material Girl on our second date. Or drove across the country to see me. Or how wonderful you've been with my family. I'm so honored that you, my perfectly Jeff, are willing to take this leap with me to build our lives together as husband and wife. And despite risks that may come.
But I have to hold the crowd. And what earrings are you gonna wear? Okay. Option 2.
Yeah, that's
Very cute. Very cute. And then
what do they look like? I'm so comfortable. My vows are ready to
I never thought I'd find someone to walk this road, especially someone as delightful as you. There's no one in this world who loves me better than you. I promise to celebrate life's big moments with you and all the small ones in between. I promise to help you dance through the darkness and sing through the pain, to always walk beside you, unlocking all that this precious life has to offer, and finally to treasure you always.
Well done.
Jeffrey,
well done.
will you have Alice to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live, and if so say, I will.
I will.
Alice, will you have Jeffrey to be your husband, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live, and if so say, I will.
It will.
I don't think they heard you.
I will.
That's what they know. And now that you have given yourselves to each other by solemn vows, and while joining of hands and giving of rings, I announce to you that you are husband and wife. And Jeffrey, you may kiss your bride. Get your cameras ready.
Oh, I get to do that. Apropos. The sun's in the back. We're going to ride! And then the leak and on.
Angle that way, there's one behind you.
Pyrotechnics!
And now let's all blow out our candles. Yeah.